Hi, this is the weekly horoscope for Sagittarius for the week of February 20th, 2023. Hello, my Saggies. So show your love and support to your girl, Marie. Make sure to like, subscribe, and share because it encourages me to continue doing what I'm doing. So thank you for everyone who's been following, liking, and sharing. I really appreciate the love energy. And those of you who have been following my TikTok, I appreciate that too. That's mariemooreastrologer, so be sure to follow that. I do the daily horoscopes on there as well. So on the 20th at 2:06 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, the new moon enters Pisces. The new moon is going to be in the 4th house. So over the next 2 weeks, the focus is going to be on moving, traveling, renovating a home, or a great time for real estate agents or those of you in catering business as well, or if you have maid services, it's going to be a beautiful energy time for you. So Saturn then is going to kind of set the precedence for the 4th house energy, because then Saturn goes into your 4th house in the sign of Pisces. So the focus is going to be on the home during this time period as well, and on the men in your life and on father for some of you with this energy. I will go more into it with the monthly horoscope. So be sure to subscribe to the channel so you can prepare for what's up. Also, the focus is more towards mother for some of you because it's moon energy, so mother can be more of the focus. You can be in hermit mode at this time and recharging your batteries, and the focus can be on your personal life. Like I said, mother. You have a T-square happening with the 4th, 7th, and 10th house. So for some of you, you can be fighting with mother. Mother could be trying to help you, but you're going to take it more like her trying to control you because, you know, now that you're older and you no longer have to watch your siblings and take care of her responsibilities and be about her now, and now you're more independent and away from her, you know, there's part of you that's still like when you see mother, like you love her, but at the same time, you're still kind of resentful for that. So whatever is coming up between you and mother, you know, you're not over it, so you could be snippy and snappy with mother at this time. Okay, so there could be some drama with mother and the focus could be on her. Marriage relationships, you could be like in hermit mode at this time and not really on speaking terms with your partner, and it's just because you're in hermit mode and there's too many planets in the bottom of your chart. You and your mate will probably not see eye to eye on some issues. Your mate may be can be an antagonist in your life just to make you mad. You can be this is good for talking about your relationship, but a lot of you won't go there because you're not sensitive like you're super sensitive. Let's get that straight. You are super freaking sensitive, but at the same time, you're not going to be vulnerable and let down your walls for other people. Okay, you will probably want to air out your feelings for some of you, not all of you. There may be a tendency to be defensive too because you're too self-conscious. Your heart and your head are at odds now. Then on the 20th at 2:55 a.m. Eastern Standard Time, Venus enters Aries. You have a stellium happening in your 5th house, so this can be a good time to play lotto, win $5 ticket. This is your dumb luck coming in, but it could be like certain things that can work out last minute. So you can be more about your children, your social life, or you can be outside more than usual. This can be a great time for investment opportunities, playing the stock market, playing lotto, a great time for gambling, a great time for those of you in media and social media, or you can find people are following you more on the social media. You can get a lot of friend requests on this day. There's a wild streak about you that may have you finding yourself in a very dramatic life situation. This placement is attracted to taking action, initiating relationships, and being first. Also with this is important for social obligations with your family that live outside the home or in the community that you must attend to. There is an air of formality in your associations with neighbors and relatives. This could be dealing with like HOH things, that kind of thing. Relationships and relatives and siblings and neighbors should be harmonious. Errands around town may bring invitations to parties and fun social events. Love relationships enjoy an increase of romanticism and intimacy through greater sharing. Investments tend to receive favorable returns. Self-expression is favored. Then on Wednesday, you may be inclined to host a party at your residence and issue invitations. For others of you, this could be showing a house on Wednesday as well. Domestic tranquility is increased increase. Relationships with parents, particularly father, can improve. You may be in a you may have a pleasant surprise, or you may be in for a pleasant surprise. Your social life will be more exciting over the next couple of days. Chance meetings that are interesting coincidences are more likely. This is a good time to seek entertainment outside the home for outside your usual routine. Relationships tend to be a bit unstable as expectations are lacking, so you may not know where you stand with others for the time being. But this is not likely to be a problem unless you are excessively conservative or you're seeking commitment. Your love life is both exciting and unpredictable. It is hard to know exactly where your relationship stands, and it may be an on-again, off-again relationship. Avoid careless spending, as you're not likely to get your money's worth out of a situation. Thursday, love relationships can suffer at this time. You have a T-square happening with the 2nd, 5th, and 8th house. So this could be a nasty breakup happening. This could be whoever has to leave your life. Let them leave your life. You can also be dealing with separation and loss at this time. Your values, wants, and needs are changing. You can find that you may not have anything in common with certain people in your life, or you want to be valued in your relationships. Avoid connections that will cause you to avoid connections that others will impose upon you financially. Not a good time to take on new debts. You yourself may be struggling at this time and inaction, and you may not be on speaking terms with your partner, or you can be in hermit mode and just keeping more to yourself and off doing your own thing. You may be more prone to gambling and speculations, the urge to take chances, but the outcome may be hard to guess beforehand. Romance and children may be the source of surprise. Existing investments can take a surprising turn for the better. You can find with this energy that certain things going on in your life will sort themselves out at this time. So that's that dumb luck kicking in. So you can see sparks of miracles happening and things working themselves out miraculously, or again, dumb luck on Thursday. Friday, you can be more about your freedom, and you don't like other people telling you what to do. You can also be super pissed at someone at this time. You may find yourself more popular with the opposite sex. Romantic encounters, parties, and social events are common, but be prepared for a certain amount of sexual tension that can go unresolved, and you can be taking on other people's responsibilities at this time. For some of you, you can see what you want to see in a relationship. Again, careful with this, because I feel like this could be some like really good flirting going on, like super good flirting that you go home, but then nothing transpires of it, so you're gonna read too much into a situation and stuff like that. I feel like this person's just like a really, really good flirt, and may have misled you to believe that there's something there when there's nothing there. Okay, so just know that, unfortunately. Okay, so be careful with that. And then I feel like, other people could be lying to you about this person and giving you false hope, like there's something there when there's nothing there. Okay, stay off the comment bar at this time. You can feel things intensely, and you can take things very personally. Others of you could be really fighting with your family members at this time, and you could feel things intensely, and you may not be able to take constructive criticism or things that other people say to you. Really, you take it to heart. Okay, also, you may not be on speaking terms with certain family members or friends that are like family with you at this time because of things that they say to you during this time period, and kind of poo-pooing on the things that you're doing at this time. Your responsibilities seem to encroach upon your freedoms. You may be stuck in a rut that may be comfortable in the sense that it lacks change, which provides security, but it's not fulfilling because it's stale and too confining. You may be forced to accept difficult working conditions for the sake of security, or forego employment in order to escape the stresses of your job. At this time, you're likely to keep things the same because you do not see how you could change things for the better at this time. Okay, you may keep an old job because uncertainty of finding a new one. And you have 2 planets in retrograde in your 8th house. So this is a much easier time for you to move forward with career if you're thinking about looking for another job. Okay, so the first card to come up with, you need to watch your emotional self at this time. with this energy here. So I would be careful with that. Be careful with people with mental health who are bipolar. The Four of Swords, it's a great time to just delve into meditation during this time period and kind of like just be careful with your emotional self and delve into self-care. The Death card does bring about changes coming up for you. The Six of Wands, things will work themselves out, okay? I feel like you may not be getting your way with certain things, or people may not have realized how much you wanted a particular thing is what could have happened, and then you could get like really snappy about it, and then they're like, okay, you can have it, and then you're happy again. This is a great level of self-control. You have a great level of willpower. You can be working on yourself during this time period as well, and just focusing on you with this energy. The Eight of Swords, you can be triggered by other people with this energy here. So this could be dealing with childhood fears, past hurts that can be coming up at this time with this energy, and you can be going through it emotionally during this time period as well. So you're triggered by something that's going on in your life. The Five of Swords, I feel with this energy here, you're dealing with somebody that wants to be confrontational with you and confront you, somebody very aggressive around you, and you're not willing to go there with that person. You could be very triggered. It could cause you to have a mental breakdown with this energy because this person wants to confront you and wants to like speak their mind and tell you how they feel, but you're not willing to go there with them at all, okay, because it's just too much for you and stuff like that. So be careful with this person. The Eight of Wands talks of good news. This is dealing with your financial security. That could be up in the air for some of you here with this energy. This could also be like in the words of the great disciple Oprah Winfrey, let your wounds be your wisdom. So this is emotional growth happening for you at this time. This is adulting during this time period. This is a time of empowerment with this energy, confronting certain fears or emotional hangups at this time. The Seven of Wands, this could be a restless energy because certain things that you want during this time period may not be happening right away. So that's because we still have Hades in retrograde and Coronis in retrograde in your 8th house. So this kind of like delaying certain things with this energy. So certain things during this time period can be a bit of a process. And you know, and this could be a time where you just need to focus on working on the self, delving into spirituality, focusing on your routine. Your perspective and outlook on life can also be changing as well with this energy. The Two of Cups, you benefit through other people at this time. Other people can be emotionally supporting you with this energy and be more present in your life at this time with this energy, or you benefit through symbiotic relationships. The Hangman card, indecisions are coming up, something heavy on your mind. You may have to hire somebody at this time to help certain processes to get going with this energy or help move things along. I feel like trying to slow things down at this time. You may have to lawyer up in a situation because somebody is trying to slow things down for you with this energy. I do feel like this is a great time for coordinators with this energy as well. The Emperor card, for some of you, you have a great level of self-control this week as well. You can be very patient because you may like the progress of how everything's going. For others of you, this could be standing up against authority, so you may be getting other people involved to help you stand up to this person. So this could be like getting HR involved at this time because somebody is not being somebody's not being fair with the rules with this energy, especially with like giving hours and stuff like that. So it could be something like that. I do feel like for some of you here, you need to stay out of certain people's way. You can be reprimanded, but then you're going to tell HR about it, okay? So I see you being reprimanded at this time. I do see depression. I do see confrontation. I do see you being triggered at this time with this energy. This can be also a busy week for you as well with all these sword cards. The Two of Wands, I feel like the energy is moving forward, so you're going to have to be patient with the energy because you may not see or feel like the energy is moving forward, but no, things are moving forward this week for you, okay? The Four of Coins, you can be dealing with somebody that's stubborn and is a control freak. I feel like this person is also refusing to take advice. This person can also be a stickler for the rules during this time period as well. So they could be just following the rules and trying to emphasize the rules on you, and you may not appreciate that at this time, okay? So you could be feeling some kind of way. You may understand the rules, you may understand, but at the same time, you know, you just don't want to be in this situation, or you want your damn hours, okay? So you just don't care at this time because you just want things to be your way. The Justice card, major decisions are coming up at this time. For some of you, this could be dealing with court with this energy. It could be a long time before you get your sorry. For others of you, it could be a long time in court with this energy. And again, you have Coronis and you have Hades in your 8th house in retrograde. So it can be a very long time that you could be fighting in court. But I do see this being a great time for contracts, negotiations, and litigations to go your way as well. So it just depends what's going on in your natal chart. I do see you burning candles at both ends of the stick. A busy week for you with this energy. You can be more quiet into yourself. You can be sharing your expertise, advice with others. A great time for teachers. This is a great time for being more quiet and helping out family members and being more invested in family members' drama. The King of Cups, I feel with this energy here that you can be dealing with somebody that is a water sign in your life as well, possibly a Cancer sign, and this person can be a stickler for the rules, or this person could be just very conservative with this energy and just more to themselves at this time and not really revealing much. You could be trying to help this person as well and give this person the push that they need with this energy. For some of you, you could be talking to somebody that you have been interested in for a very long time at this time, and now you're getting the gumption to say something to this person with this energy. You do benefit from symbiotic relationships during this time period as well. The 5 of Cups, I feel like you're being triggered by certain situations at this time, and I feel like you're not thinking logically with this energy, so you're going to allow your anger to get the best of you. So watch your emotional self during this time period. The 6 of Swords, you're very much in your head with this energy. Yeah, somebody's definitely triggering you. For some of you, this could be traveling coming up. The 3 of Wands, recognition and success is coming up for you. So career is going to be doing fabulous during this time period. The Judgment card, again, make sure before you go suing people that it's worth it, okay? Because it may not be worth it, all right? So you may actually have to talk to a lawyer or something because it may not be worth it. You may have just wasted your money just to get back at a person. You know, I was talking to my teacher Esther from the Kabbalah Center, and she was like, you know, you don't want to take people to court because at the end of the day you got to think about it, because you're giving, you know, if you're trying to save money and stuff like that, and lawyers cost a lot of money, you know, it could be just a waste of money. You know, so you're going to have to find a different solution for certain things that you want to do. The 3 of Cups, I feel like you can be more about your social life at this time with this energy as well. The Hierophant card, for some of you here, this is a time of introspection and going within with this energy. And the Strength card, for some of you, this could be fighting other people's battles this week with this energy, or fighting certain injustices that are going on at work and that seem unfair to you with this energy. So for some of you, you can be lawyering up at this time, or you can be talking to HR at this time, or your union. I love you, my Saggies. If you would like a reading from me, check out the link in the description box below this video. Show your love and support, please, by liking, subscribing, and sharing. And thank you for everyone who has. Kisses.